All right, I've been copy trading Alex Becker for multiple years now, probably over 2 years. I just personally feel like it's the best way to trade. In fact, this YouTube channel got its start by making a video about copy trading Alex Becker, which blew up to a couple 100,000 views way back in the last bull market, and that's sort of what got me into this world. Since then, I've made 6 figures. After this bull run, it should be closer. No, it shouldn't be closer. It should be in 7 figures. Copy trading Alex Becker's trades, because I just believe he has a massive audience. If we can get information before they get it, knowing what he is buying and selling when he buys and sells it, we can get the exact same results that he gets. And we do this for multiple influencers, but Becker, I believe, is the most profitable and easiest because he drops hints. And in this video, I want to show you how to become ahead of all the other mainstream normies who follow him and get in when he gets in. And yes, we do sell a software that helps you with that. That's not what this video is about, although there will be a call to action at the end if you're interested in that. In this video, I want to show you exactly what the perfect Alex Becker recommendation looks like, how you can 10x, 15x, 20x, and potentially, if this bull market keeps going, 100x your money by copy trading someone like Alex Becker. And I want to show you what that looked like to start in the last bull market. This is Altura, which is starting to go on a tear again. Alex Becker actually just mentioned them because now they're crossing over to the AI world as well as gaming. Not the point of this video. We're going to zoom in on the old bull market. This is where a lot of people made a lot of money because Altura was late to the gaming run, and a lot of the other games pumped out over here. And then Alex Becker got on board with Altura and absolutely pumped them to the moon from 0.007 all the way up here to 35 cents. So something like a clean 40x if you were following Becker's recommendation here and time the top. But even if you didn't time the top, a clean 25x, and it was within the period of like what, the 1st of September to the 20th of October, in the period of just over a month. This was one of the ones that I saw most people cash in on. Recently, in this bull market, Alex Becker bought a $7 million market cap meme called Cheyenne's, the horse from the Freedom Farm with his friend Peanut. He bought in right here, and the Becker effect happened, and at 12x to $92 million. I want to show you how not to get distracted by the wrong coins and how to know which of his tokens are going to be doing this. We're going to start as zoomed out as possible and as simple as possible because we're going to cater for all the beginners. If you know this beginner stuff about market caps, fast forward to the middle. There's some awesome stuff for you as well, but I just want to make sure everyone has this context. When you go to CoinMarketCap and you're looking at all the cryptos, what do you think this is sorted by? It's not sorted by price because $2.48 can't be above $235. A lot of people get confused by that. It's sorted by market cap, which is the size and the value of the whole ecosystem. So you can see Bitcoin now crossing that $100,000 level is valued at $2 trillion US, which is the largest ecosystem, the highest value ecosystem. ETH is second at almost half a trill. These numbers are foreign to me and I don't normally talk in trillions. XRP is at $141 billion. And then you can see this goes down and further. Now this is always the circulating supply. We don't have to get too far into this video. But you can see if I go all the way down to the 100th biggest coin, which is currently Popcat, a meme coin on Solana, that's a $1.3 billion market cap. Now, why do we care? Why is this the most important metric in crypto? Well, if we have a look at Dogecoin's recent run-up with the Department of Government Efficiency, it ran from, we're going to swap to market cap because it's more important, like we're saying, about a $12 billion market cap up to a $60 billion market cap, a clean 5x. So if you put in $10,000, how much would you get out? $50,000. Very good. We're following. We know what we're doing here. I wanted to show you, when you add $50 billion of value to a smaller token, such as Altura, which, if we get the full context once again, you can see is up, not at nowhere near all-time highs, but it's up at 16 cents and $154 million market cap, not billion, so smaller in the grand scheme of cryptos. What happens if you added $50 billion of market cap to Altura? Well, you would get roughly a 400x return, meaning you turn your 10 grand into $4 million. That is a big difference from turning 10 grand to 50 grand with Dogecoin. You'd turn 10 grand to $4 million if Altura was also to get the $50 billion of value. Okay, extreme example. I know this is not a likely thing to occur, but we're going to take that philosophy and apply it to Alex Becker's current recommendations, because there really is, guys, that sweet spot recommendation. And if you don't know this, you won't know how to take advantage of it, and you'll probably ape into a really high market cap token, and it might get a 50% return for you, and then the next one that he recommends is going to hit that 50x, and you'll be like, I couldn't discern which ones were good and which ones weren't. Well, at least in my personal opinion. This is the crypto whip, and this is the meme coin version of the crypto whip. We talk about this a lot on the channel. It's technically a day across the Rubicon original, so hit that subscribe if you haven't seen this before. We got lots of fun graphics for you. Solana is the biggest market cap token along this whip. So it's the handle, it's the blue chip, it's the music that everything else moves to. So when Solana goes up, you can think of the whip going up. Then the smaller market caps, Doge at the 60 billion, Shiba at the 40 billion, and Pepe at the 10 billion, WIF at the 5 billion. You can see as you go down the market caps, the more volatile those tokens are going to be. So when Solana goes up, something like Giga, which I believe is about a $500 million market cap, is going to get quicker and quicker, all the way down till you break the sound barrier and you get that loud crack of the whip, which not really relevant for this metaphor, but you can understand the volatility, because also you have to be careful in a bear market. When Solana goes down something like 10%, you may see Peanut or something go down 50%. So you can see these down the bottom based on the market cap. So you get the $1 trillion market caps up the top of the whip, and then the $1 million market caps down the bottom. This is how you're going to get those 100x's. Is you're really not going to be playing with anything close to $1 trillion market cap if you're looking for 100x. And let me show you this in action using Alex Becker recommendation. So Godel on Twitter tweeted about Beam. Now, Beam is gaming infrastructure on the Avalanche blockchain. They are one of the top tier blue chip AAA teams. If you had to bet on something in gaming and not want to lose money, this might be your bet. And you can see down here, Alex Becker replied yes. Yes to what? The projection here, you can see Alex Becker replied yes to Beam scaling all the way up to a 10 or a $15 billion market cap. So you come over to Beam here, you click all, you can see it's on that nice curve back up. 10 to a $15 billion market cap is a 5 to 7x your money. Turn 10 grand into 50 grand or 70 grand, which there is upside to these blue chips. I'm talking about the perfect Alex Becker recommendation. But if you're trying to ride the more consistent, steady coins, this is crypto. So if you're going for steady, probably don't be in crypto, but the blue chips do perform really well, obviously, in a bull market. They're the first things to move. And if this does get to a $15 billion market cap, you can turn 10 grand into 70 grand if you can time the top properly and get out without getting lost in the euphoria, like I'm nervous that we're all going to get lost in. But something like this isn't going to hit the $200 billion market cap and give you that 100x return. However, if we go down the whip a little bit and something like Desync, which is also a really strong Alex Becker recommendation, this is one of his biggest, I think it's his highest conviction AI token that he's shilling, bad use of words, that he's personally invested in and thinks is going to do well. More responsible use of words. You can see recently it's gone from 13 cents up to 50 cents, but it's at that $500 million market cap, which is sizable, especially from the bear market that we've come from. Now, Becker's tweeted about Desync like 100 times. I don't need to show you those examples, but Desync is still at that market cap level, $500 million, even the $150 million, the $200 million, Alex Becker is going to have an effect on it, but it's not going to be anything like he would have an effect on something in the Goldilocks zone, a token with a market cap, as we saw at the start, between $7 million, even lower, $5 million, $1 million, all these tiny market caps, even like he's launching his own meme coin, which is going to start at a $0 market cap. This is where the 100x's are made, because if you get in here at a $7 million market cap, it's very easy to 12x, and it didn't even cross the $100 million level. And so the recent Alex Becker recommendation that was sweetly in that Goldilocks zone was this one. House of Crypto talked about RWA. Alex Becker's ears perked up. This is back in October 12th. He said RWA is super underrated. He's taking his talents to RWA. Then I'll actually reveal, we'll go backwards here, all the way back to his reveal. This is Pinlink. Now, Pinlink is now at a $183 million market cap. You can see it's been up very consistently, but let's have a look. Let's reverse engineer when Alex Becker mentioned this, when it was really the perfect token to get into. Well, he first mentioned it here on November 23, and he left a clue on Twitter because he's a partner with Parallel AI. That's obviously how he heard of this and got partnered up with Pinlink. Pinlink had a partnership with Parallel AI. Alex Becker responded, RWA goodness, easy play with this. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Photo below it. This was November 24th. Now, if we come back to this graph here, November 24th was this little Becker pump up right here. It doesn't look like much now, but it went from 20 cents up to 34 cents. That's honestly close to a 2x there, up 70%. And it pumped 70%. Why? Because if you go to market cap, which it won't show you at all, but we can do the math because it corresponds directly to the price at a 20-cent level. That's a $20 million market cap. And Alex Becker talks about that before. He says he hinted at it at a sub $20 million market cap. This was the hint that you got to be looking out for. This is what Alex Becker leaves on Twitter in order to show you what he's getting into without directly saying it. Honestly, the hints have stronger effects than him directly saying. When he directly says something, it's going to pump and then fall off. When he hints at it and people figure it out and they think they're earlier, they're going to hold on because they know that he's going to blatantly say it again in the future. And then if the market still picks up after that, everyone's going to build up, get in. And that's where you do hit those 10x's, like Pinlink has now hit a 10x since he hinted at it. And he's here flexing on you December 7th today saying, remember when I told you about Pinlink here on Twitter a month ago at 10 cents? I don't think it was 10 cents. I believe it was way closer to 18 cents. Goddamn, you are blessed to follow the Alpha Papi KOL, key opinion leader. And he's got the screenshot here of Pinlink at close to $2, which according to his calculation, which I don't really know what he's referencing there, I could be wrong, is almost got a 20x on his token. And so the takeaway for you is find tokens that Alex Becker is recommending between the $1 million market cap level and even the $30 to $40 million market cap level. The further we get into this bull market, the higher that range becomes. It used to be anything between a 1 and a 15 mil market cap, but even now a $40 million market cap is low. Something like OGPU, I think, still around a 40 mil market cap. And I'm sort of waiting for it to get on Becker's radar because I think he really can 3, 4, up to a 10x that as the market builds. And if you don't want to have to keep your eye on his Twitter the whole time or have to try and reverse engineer his wallets and look at what he's buying when he's buying it all yourself, you should have a look at our Rubicon whale tracker. Because this exact situation where he's recommended these tokens like Cheyenne, like Pinlink, getting in at those small Goldilocks zone market caps have been picked up by our whale tracker, where we track his wallets, we track his social media, including his replies, because he replies to a lot of projects which don't come up in a lot of people's newsfeed, like the one on Pinlink. And in fact, Cheyenne was actually a reply too, which you're not going to see in your newsfeed. And we also track his portfolio so that you can match his investments after you do your own research and decide to get in, knowing your own risk tolerance, blah, 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 all the legal disclaimers that you don't need me to say. But you know, at the end of the market, you're going to get better results because you're getting into these tokens that you would have eventually got into anyway once he talks about them on his YouTube. In fact, this was the alert on the whale tracker highlighting that Alex Becker was partnered and taken a position in Pinlink as a consultant and an advisor. We gave a link to the deck screener, to the Twitter, to Pin, and to the tweet for you to verify. And this, guys, was when Pinlink just had pumped up into about a $22 to $26 million market cap level. How do I know? Because that's also when I personally bought in. These are the plays that I like to make. And I haven't sold any. I'll probably sell a little bit soon, scrape the profit off the top, and wait, hold that dry powder for the next Alex Becker Goldilocks recommendation. So if you want access to that, plus everything else in our inner circle, which I won't go through here, there's a lot of awesome value going on at the moment. Everything you need to get the advantage in this super cycle. The link is in the description below. Looking forward to seeing you in there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.